Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mark. In this video, I wanted to talk about how we're in the process now of clearing a lot of space, especially down in the lower chakras, the bottom three energy centers, the root, the sacral, the solar plexus chakra. Um, a lot going on here, a lot coming up, obviously, as a result of it. So stay tuned for this one. If you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Hit that notification bell and you'll be notified when I release new videos. So we have a lot of energy directed now towards the lower three chakras. When we're grounded here on the planet, we have a lot of density, a lot of emotions, a lot of energy trapped in the lower three chakras. That's what really helps us to anchor into the planet. Well, when we're going through the ascension process, we start to release that. And that'll come up as fear and anxiety. A lot of the types of emotions that a lot of us, we really want to avoid. We don't like feeling it. It feels really bad, right? Well, these energy centers are starting to come to life. They're starting to spin up. And in order for that to happen, we need to work with the energy so that we can speed it up. We need to raise its frequency. And in order to do that, we create space by feeling a lot of these emotions that have not been processed. When we've had experiences throughout our lives that we didn't really feel, we didn't want to feel, we wanted to feel safe. So we didn't deal with the emotions as they occurred. And a lot of this stuff even goes back to prior incarnations happening in other timelines. Everything's in the now, right? Well, these got buried down here. They got stuck. And this energy really, really helped anchor us here for one, but it prevented our soul's energy from flowing through us. So it cut us off, it put us in this amnesia type of situation. Well, with the frequencies of the energy, the high photonic light we're getting from the central sun, we've got these coronal mass ejections coming in now, big sunspots, holes in the sun, all sorts of things are coming in to free up space. They're activating our DNA, and our DNA is starting to wake up and vibrate. And our attention is being called into these lower energy centers. Okay, we need to awaken these centers so that we could get Kundalini rising through our channel and up and out. Okay, so we could experience the ascension process. So how do we do that? Well, this energy activates our DNA and gets everything moving, the fluid within our cells, everything starts to vibrate faster. And the emotions that were trapped start to come up and hit our mental body. And they start to reflect out as triggers, as situations out in our reality for us to deal with. Now, I know, like I said, they don't feel good. And a lot of people want to just avoid those types of situations, but they're being reflected out because it is now time for us to address them, to feel them, to process them, and to bring them into the fold, okay, to accept them as part of us. So when we can do that, then we have space for our soul's energy to come in and land and move up through the root and up through the chakras and eventually connect up with the heart, okay, and then move up through and out. And then what we have with that is an increased manifested reality, because that high frequency energy now is moving up through the energy centers. It's not wobbling. It's not getting stuck. It's moving more freely up through our energy centers and out. It's that torus field, right? The toric field comes up and out and down and around and back in and up and down and around. And that literally changes the reflection that we see in our reality. So as we can allow the space and allow the density to clear out of these lower centers, we bring our awareness down in there, okay? And again, creating more space, allowing more energy to flow. So when we're feeling fear and anxiety and these types of dense emotions, our body is calling us down to these lower energy centers to bring awareness there. Now, how do we do that? Well, I've talked in the past about doing channel breathing and breath work and things like that, because if we could follow our breath up and down our central channel and breathe slowly and put our awareness on every centimeter of space as we're moving up and down our channel, we could bring focus and awareness down into these lower centers, into the root chakra, especially when we incorporate like a solar plexus breath, where we're pulling our up towards our diaphragm. Okay, like we're trying to hold, say, like a baseball or a grapefruit. There, we're bringing it in and up, bringing our awareness in there, down through the sacral chakra, down into Mula Bandha, down in the root, trying to keep that constricted down in that area, so that we could bring awareness and focus and our mental energy, our energy down into this area to help release some of this density. So when we're feeling these emotions, we want to make sure that we bring our attention back to the body and move it up and down our central channel and focus on our breath. Very important to do that. It's all about awareness. And again, these emotions are coming up so that we could process them and free up space. And when we can free up space, we're able to ground more of our soul and increase our consciousness. We're able to take a step up in consciousness. We're able to ascend another rung on that spiral staircase. So very important to be processing these emotions and not forcing these emotions back down into a pocket or into an area within our body. But for those of you that are experiencing these rises up of anxiety and stuff like that, again, know that these are energies that are being directed into the lower chakras to help you process these emotions. Okay, everything that's coming up into your reality needs to be processed, needs to be alchemized. Your soul is showing you something. Very important to take heed and work with that energy. And again, when we bring awareness to it through our channel breathing, through meditation, if we want to focus in on that, we could locate areas in our body maybe that are a little stiff, a little sore, maybe a little bit of pain there, things like that. That's where this energy is trapped. Bring awareness to it with your breath, focus on it, and help to release that. You're going to feel a release. So very important. It's a great opportunity right now to really get that energy moving in the lower energy centers and help to connect it up between the solar plexus and the heart chakra. So that's when things really get interesting. I have done some videos on breath work and channel breathing. Go ahead and you could click on the card above for those. I'll put a link in the description. Check those out for sure. Very important that we work with the energy that we're receiving, whatever experiences, whatever emotions are coming up. We want to work with those emotions. We want to feel those emotions and process those emotions so we can continue going up that spiral staircase. So very important, great opportunity right now. So go to work with that and just continue grounding and continue staying hydrated. Be aware of what your body is telling you, and just know that it's all for your highest good. Okay? Don't judge yourself. Don't get down on yourself. We're going to get into these situations where things don't always feel so good, but really, truthfully, it's all good because we're being shown. And if we could do the work during those times, you're going to notice as you transmute that energy and raise its frequency, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to have more access to other aspects of yourself that maybe you didn't have previously. The energy is going to move up because you've anchored it down low. Now it's going to continue moving up. You're in your throat. You're going to start to speak more authentically. Your third eye is going to start to light up. You're going to have better communication with the universal intelligence. The crown's going to open up. So it's the whole package here. But when we're focusing on those emotions of fear and anxiety and things like that, know it's down towards the root, and get your awareness in there and do your channel breathing, Mula Bandha, those kind of things will really help with that, and get that energy flowing and released.